Well, happy Friday, everybody. It is a glorious Friday here in downtown Jackson, Ohio.
Our weather for today is cold.
And Blecky. And maybe snowy, maybe not.
I had some on my car this morning.
I know it flurried a little bit this morning, but
Yeah.
I think, the forecast that we have here is another 1 to 3 inches of snow, very cold today, tomorrow. But then I think, is it Sunday? We're going to
Saturday, there was a sun on the little icon. There was a sun. I mean, it said it still was only going to be
it's going to be
29
like 11
degrees, but it was a sun. But then we're supposed to have snow again in the middle of next week, like Wednesday or Thursday of next week.
How's it going to snow and be 50?
I don't know. Thanks, Ohio.
Welcome, winter. Yes, welcome, Ohio. People, I feel like when we get like the first snow, people are like, oh, this is so fun and it's so pretty and whatever. And now people are like, "Ugh."
Yeah, I'm like so snowed over it. Snowed over it.
I see what you did there.
I'm snowed over it. It's dirty and it's gross and it's.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about dirty snow, and I wrote in the comments.
It is a thing.
Dirty snow is called snert. Snow dirt. It's snert.
There is
an actual term
snert
for dirty snow. It's snert.
And it was funny because in the way I when Carmen brought that up yesterday, but I had just had this discussion with our bartender the day before because we got a big beer delivery. And she said, watch when you pick up the boxes because they're covered in snow dirt. And I was like, I'd never heard that term before, but I get you. I know exactly what you're talking about because it's almost just like real dusty.
It's gross.
Because
it's that dirty snow. It's that
they're dollying this stuff in and there's no
black, gray, brown.
It's almost like charcoal.
Gross.
Yes, gross.
Stuff that builds up under your car and then falls off and the plows leave behind. Snert.
Snert. Okay.
Snert.
Use that 3 times in a sentence today.
It was a trivia question last week at trivia.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Because the topic for trivia last week was we're frozen. Basically, it was.
I get it.
It was cold, frozen, and it's freaking cold or something like that. I think was the topic last week.
That makes total sense.
Yes, and the final question was, what do you call dirty snow? Snert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you all know.
Yeah.
So welcome to the program.
There's your factoid for today.
Is a thing.
Factoid Friday.
Exactly. So Sheryl has stopped by today, and we're going to chat about this, that, and the other thing. And to begin with, we know. So Liv tells us that next week is National Pickle.
It's written on Sunday.
Pickle time week. Starting Sunday.
So I think that we should celebrate you every day next week with something pickle.
Well, it's Monday through Thursday. I won't be here. Oh, maybe I'll be here Friday. We'll see.
I will say that on my vacation, I told you this off the air, that I tried so hard to find Sheryl something pickle from the Caribbean just because I thought you would think it was really funny. But evidently pickles in the Caribbean are not a thing.
Which is really a shocker because pickles are a worldwide phenomenon because, the history of pickles is that, especially in poorer areas, it was a way to preserve food.
Yeah,
like before refrigeration.
It's like beer. Beer was made so you didn't get sick.
Canning.
Yes.
Drying meat, all of those things were things that happened.
We just use them as snacks.
To preserve food. Yeah, think of like beef jerky. Beef jerky came because you need to be able to preserve beef or other meats through the winter. Right? Or dried meats like salamis and things like that. Mm-hmm. They all came because you had to be able to preserve your food through the winter before there was refrigeration or before your area had refrigeration. So if you were in a poorer country that didn't have refrigeration, you had to have a way to preserve your food. So like canning and pickling. And that's why I think pickles, you find them, especially in areas that were very rural. So like Eastern Europe is known for pickles.
Okay.
Like Germany and Bavaria and Russia and China and Japan. Different types of pickling, but it still was pickling. It was storing vegetables in a brine so that it would last longer.
Yeah, and it may not be traditionally like what we think of as pickle, like dill pickles or whatever. It could be any number of
like pickled onions, pickled eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
pickled pig's feet. Do you remember at the
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I can remember literally being young and going into the corner pub back when it was like, you know, old school corner pub. And I mean, you've seen it. They had like, you know, the sausages in the jar that you could just buy one, and they had like
sausages in a jar.
Oh yeah, they're like the little smoky, like Vienna sausages.
Oh
yeah.
Okay,
and they would have those. They would have the pickled eggs, all that stuff, and you could just buy one, and they would put it in like a little container for you, and you could eat it at the bar. That was a thing. I remember. But pickled pig's feet, I think were there too.
I'm glad we came in after
that. Yeah, we have a more modern pub
Corner
now.
Pub is one of our favorite places to go, and I wouldn't be able to.
It's way way different now.
I wouldn't be able to.
So do you know, fun fact, did you know the Corner Pub used to be a stag bar?
Does that mean that only guys were allowed to go in?
And the number was not listed in the phone. See, this is a whole thing. So I'm kind of like, when I was growing up, this was like the transition period for the pub where girls started being able to come in and whatever. But yeah, there was a time when you could not find the phone number to call and order like a veal or whatever for the pub because the number was unpublished because the husbands didn't want the wives being able to call there and find them. True story.
No, I totally believe it.
And when I told my mom when I was like in college or whatever, and I was like, oh, I'm meeting friends at the pub. She said, you can't go in there. And I was like, why not? And she's like, because it's only men allowed. And I was like, no, it's not. And so one time, this is a funny story. Yeah, one time it was Apple Festival time and she needed to tell me something. And of course, there was no phone number at the pub. And so she walked in and she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm in here.
I'm not looking. Like they're wearing clothes. I mean,
yeah, like have a drink. It's fine.
This is not a bathhouse. It's a bar.
Right. But no, we're modern pub.
Look how far Jackson has come.
Look how far we've come.
Girls can go and get a beer in public.
Yeah, right. You don't have to have the secret knock anymore. You know,
or a membership card.
Yes, or the membership card. That was the whole thing too. Yeah. But anywho, we digress. But pickles, so we can celebrate pickles next week. We'll have to come up with something.
Oh, I have a huge stack of pickle snacks that we have yet to try at the house. They're just in my house. They keep stacking up.
You're hoarding something?
You know what? I get things and then I forget that I got them. Like I got a press package from Pringles in December, and it's like mystery Pringles, and it's still in the box. I haven't even opened it.
Oh my gosh, I love Pringles. Bring them in.
Okay, I will totally bring them in.
And are there pickle Pringles?
I don't think they're mystery flavor, so I don't know what flavor they are. And they came with like a little Pringle character thing. I haven't even opened the box. It's literally been since December, but I just keep forgetting. About it.
We'll get on it.
I did get new top ramens the other day in my Walmart order. So the cup of noodles flavors, the seasonal flavors are all based off of wing flavors. And so there's a buffalo flavor, a garlic parmesan, and some other flavor that I forgot. Maybe lemon pepper. I'm not sure. Okay. But I got all three of them.
Okay.
So I have those as well. I'm not sure how I feel about those.
I don't know either.
I'm not a buffalo person.
I'm okay with buffalo, but like in small doses. Like people eat this buffalo chicken dip and all that stuff, and it's just like too much for me.
Eric said we promised no pickle talk today.
Oh, sorry, Eric. Mrs. Cheryl, Mr. Cheryl.
So we were talking because this morning we were talking. He goes, you guys need a name, like a merged together name. I'm like Sherenifer? And so then I was laughing to myself.
Or Gerald.
Oh my gosh, I like that. There you go.
That's actually kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that could actually be a real name.
But apparently no pickle talk today.
Sherenifer.
We got the message. We got the memo.
Yes, we did. We won't talk about pickles anymore.
Because that's next week.
Or say the word pickle anymore.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so, okay, Eric. I will have to wear my special outfit next week, though.
You have
I have a pickle outfit. I have a pickle outfit, so I'll have to wear it next week. I'll wear it next week.
Okay. I love that. All right. Well, we will postpone pickle talk until next week. So, we have more food talk.
We do. So, because you messaged me about this new thing that is coming out next week on Tuesday.
Yes, because you and I have talked about the fact of fast food places either nail sweet and sour sauce or don't nail sweet and sour sauce.
I have to.
So then we talked about, with the nuggets and tenders and all that stuff. And Wendy's always had the best sweet and sour sauce. And then they did away with it. But then you said that maybe they're coming back with it?
They're supposed to be, yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are supposed to be.
So we started talking about chicken nuggets and all that stuff. Well, we found something that McDonald's is doing. What is it, this coming Tuesday?
Tuesday, yes.
One day only.
Yes, it's probably only going to be for seconds, and then it will.
It will be sold out in 5 seconds.
It will be gone.
Yes, and I just think that we should order it for fun.
I'm going to try.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I will try.
All right.
But it is McNuggets with caviar.
It's what's the official name?
I don't know. It's like
Adrian's McNugget caviar.
It's like McBougie. I don't know.
So basically, McBougie. I like that. Actually, that's so true.
There are only 2 things in that picture that I like.
Nuggets and what is the white stuff?
It would be sour cream. Because when you traditionally eat like caviar, Liv and I were just talking about this. You eat it like on a potato crisp or on a bread crisp with sour cream and caviar.
Okay.
That would be the
so
way
we're
to
using the McNugget as the bread or the potato with caviar. So
I will eat the sour cream.
Okay.
I'll eat the nuggets. I'm not a fan of caviar. To me, it's like fish boba.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of weird.
And I don't like...
It is like fish boba.
I don't like boba.
Yeah.
Now,
You don't like the texture.
I don't. I don't like the popping sensation. So sometimes on sushi, it will have like a caviar type of thing, and they pop in your mouth, and it kind of freaks me out. So I usually don't even order sushi that has it. Because it feels weird. It's like Pop Rocks. It's like fish Pop Rocks. It's a little weird.
Yeah, I get that. I get it. So, okay. So how do we order this McNugget caviar thing? And what they do is they send you the caviar. I assume they send you sour cream too. I don't know.
No, probably not. I think it's just the you get a tin of caviar.
And then they send you a gift card to go buy the nuggets at your local
McDonald's franchise. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And you can buy quite a few nuggets for $25 because it comes with a $25 gift card.
Right, absolutely.
I would need a Diet Coke to wash it all down, so that would be my $25.
I wonder if you can spend the gift card on anything.
Oh, I'm sure you can. I'm sure it's just an Arch card.
So, yes.
It's
just an Arch card.
Yeah, it's just an Arch card.
So you can order this, and you say that it's free of charge.
It is. It's free. And I have a feeling there's probably like 100 available, and the first 100 people... get it, but there are. I think
Adrian, how do you order it? Does it say?
I want to say it's like McCaviar or something, or
it's got its own.
Yeah, it has a URL that's specific.
And how do you get to that? Just like Google it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's Tuesday. I want to say like 10 or 11 o'clock Eastern time.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah.
Okay. So
I will try. I have to set an alarm because I always like have these like grand plans, and then it's like 11:01. I'm like, oh, that's right, I was going to do that.
And then gone.
Yeah. I was never like a good Black Friday kind of person or Cyber Monday because, no, I forget.
It's like squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have all the best intentions. Squirrel.
Yeah. So Eric and I have this thing at, I don't even know how it started, but actually I do know how it started. He would like randomly look at his phone and it was always like 12:34. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It
was like weird.
Does that creep you out, or do you think that's cool?
It was freaking him out at first, and then it was kind of cool. And then he would start texting me.
Or it's like 11:11 or something.
Yes, then he would start texting them to me. So it's become this whole thing. And when we meet at Corner Pub, that's kind of our time is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So we're meeting at Corner Pub. We're meeting at 12:34.
Okay.
Like this whole thing, and there'll be times that I'll say, "Oh, I was going to text. I saw it was like 12:32, and I was going to text you at 12:34," and it'd be like, "It's 1 o'clock," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I totally forgot."
Yeah, I totally forgot. Yeah. Like 2 minutes later.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the caviar thing. I don't know because.
I mean, I kind of feel like if we're going to get it, we need to try it.
Yes,
Link is in the comments.
Oh, you put the link in the comments. Okay.
But it's a little bougie for McDonald's. For me,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
going
like
to McDonald's
one doesn't go with the other.
I'm going to McDonald's for my.
Are they doing it for Valentine's Day? Maybe
I think so.
But would you get it by then?
I don't, no, but I just think it's a little weird. It's a weird promotion. I mean, it's getting a lot of viral interest and stuff, which is
the weirder the better as far as getting.
But that one's a little weird.
It's odd.
It's a little weird.
On the website, it has a countdown till you're able to order.
Oh, the website has a countdown. Okay, all right.
There you go.
Here, let me just.
It does come with the creme.
Oh, it
comes with like a crema too?
Okay. There you go.
Oh my!
So there you go.
Gosh.
4 days, 1 hour, 41 minutes, and about 20 seconds.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, it's created a viral interest.
Oh,
which
yes,
is, I mean,
I've seen it on every national news story, local
and
news
at first
story.
I thought it was fake. At first I thought it was AI. And but then it wasn't.
I could see why you would think that because
But
it's
fish
just
boba.
they kind of don't
Yeah,
go
and
together.
fish and chicken together. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of weird too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyway, I'd try it.
You know what? Honestly, I'd want the packaging for my junk journal. So yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That would actually be really cool junk
It
journaling.
comes with like a little bag.
Yeah, it comes with like some cool packaging and stuff. It's
Okay.
a press pack. I mean, basically you're getting like a press
Yeah.
pack of stuff. So yeah.
All right. Well,
So
we're the
pretty
press. We should get it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
All right. So you're on it.
I'm on it.
Okay.
I'll be on it. So we were talking about McDonald's and the whole sweet and spicy sauces from Wendy's
Yeah.
and stuff. Okay, so
So
and
good.
I sent Adrian the video I made the other day. So the other day was a treat yourself kind of day, and I had the day to myself.
You mean when it was cold or snowy?
Yes, actually, that's a whole other story because I drove to Circleville and it suddenly went from 2 degrees to -8 degrees. And I'm like,
Oh,
what the
God.
heck am I even doing outside my house? But my first stop was McDonald's because I was going to get McDonald's breakfast because I was just craving a sausage McMuffin with egg. And
Sometimes you just have to have that.
it's just something about it. I don't know.
I know.
And I never make it there during the week because we're here on the show.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, I am going to get myself a breakfast. Well, they have a new hot honey sauce. And I'm like, I'm going to try it.
Okay. After you told me about this, I've talked with others.
Okay.
Who
I did
can-
too because I talked to Jeremiah.
Who confirmed your take on the hot honey sauce?
Okay. So
Yes.
if you're a fan of hot honey sauce, you know that it's very sweet with a little kick.
Yeah, it's basically sriracha and honey mixed together, but typically it would be like a 50-50
Or a lot
mix,
of
or
honey and a
more
couple
honey,
drops of sriracha.
less.
It's honey. You can taste the honey, and then it's got like a little kick to it. It's
Yes.
good. Like if you've had Mike's Hot Honey or any of the
Like we sell it at
yeah,
this
it's good. I put it on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I love hot honey. So I was very excited about this hot honey sauce from McDonald's because I'm thinking this
Right.
might be my new sweet and sour.
Right.
So I got it with my sausage McMuffin, and I gave Adrian my video that I made that did not go the way I thought it was going to go. First stop, McDonald's for a sausage McMuffin with egg, and I got a hash browns, and I decided to try the new hot honey sauce and give that a try. Ooh, that's very spicy. Oh my, good thing I got a giant Diet Coke, which incidentally was my freebie. This is going to be a good day. I don't know, let's give it a try. After that coughing fit, I don't know. It was
So hot.
It was so hot, and you saw how much I had. I just
Like, your
touched it to
eyes
my
are like-
tongue, and that was it. I was like, oh my gosh! It was like having like straight sriracha that somebody put like 3 drops of like honey in.
So-
It was like completely the opposite. I was
I
like, oh my
think-
gosh!
So I think what's happening, and this was the assessment of the kitchen guys that I talked to yesterday after I talked with you about it, because you were telling me about it. And I asked the whole kitchen yesterday, has anybody had the hot honey from McDonald's? What everybody says, and this is my assessment of whatever, I think it's not mixed.
Oh,
So I think,
like
'cause-
shake it?
Yes.
Okay.
So, because several of them said, yeah, you would take like one bite and it would be like all honey, and then you would take like another bite and it would be like all, but you shouldn't have to do that.
Okay, well, I might have to try it again then.
But
Jeremiah
that
really
was their
liked it.
assessment of it. They said it was way too hot too.
Also, I got it as a dipping sauce. So you can also get it on your food, which I'm really glad I didn't. But Jeremiah said he had it on a chicken sandwich, and I think he had it actually on the chicken sandwich, not a dipping sauce, and that may have made a difference too. But he really liked it. I mean,
but maybe
because it probably is in a squeeze bottle that gets
it's
over and
separating
over
in
and
those
over.
little packs.
I'll have to give it another try then.
Because that was their assessment, that it was like one bite was this way, one bite was that way.
I am a
but
glutton,
still too hot.
I am a glutton for punishment because I made a TikTok about Frisch's. This has become this like ongoing thing about Cheryl's opinion of Frisch's. God forbid anybody in Southern Ohio doesn't appreciate Frisch's. I don't know. I've been kicked out of the state. My Ohio card has been withdrawn by many people on the TikTok.
Well, because you're from California and there is a counterpart to Frisch's in California that's called
Bob's, which is the original.
Bob's. So
it's the OG.
But there are things about Bob's and Frisch's that aren't
and then there's
the same.
And I found this out. There's actually many different incarnations of a big boy depending on what region it was in.
Which is what freaked you out.
Yes.
And
so
what you're upset about.
Because it started in California. That's where Big Boy started. It's actually where the Big Mac started as well, because they got the idea from Bob's Big Boy. Frisch's was already a restaurant, because I've done the research. Frisch's was already a restaurant, but they met with the Bob's guy, and that's where the Big Boy came from that came to Ohio. But in Ohio, they changed it up, and instead of hamburger relish, which is ketchup and relish mixed together, sweet relish, ketchup and sweet relish, the Frisch's family changed it to a mayonnaise and dill pickle relish, which would be tartar sauce. And they actually call it tartar sauce. And my niece said they don't really call it tartar sauce. And I actually pulled up the Frisch's menu. Actually, it's called tartar sauce.
Does it have anything pink in it? Doesn't it have?
No.
It has no ketchup in it.
No, it does not. But it's not. And people go, it's just mayonnaise and dill pickle relish. Get over yourself.
That is tartar sauce.
It's not. There's something else in their tartar sauce. It's not just mayonnaise and dill pickle relish. There's something acidic in there. It's either a lemon juice or a lime juice or citric acid or something.
Well, tartar sauce would have a little bit of lemon juice in it.
And I like tartar sauce. I just don't want it on my burger. And I think it's that lemon juice that gets me of why I don't like it.
I could see that.
But up in the Michigan and Northern Ohio area, there's also Big Boy. Okay. And it's actually called Big Boy.
It
doesn't say Frisch's. It doesn't say Bob's. It just
But does it still have the Big Boy
No, it had a
thing?
smaller, but it had a smaller Big Boy up on the roof, not Big Boy.
Okay.
He stands up on the roof. And I scrolling through Yelp and everything, trying to figure it out. They actually use Thousand Island dressing.
Yes. Which is what I think of as a burger sauce.
Which would be closer to like a Big Mac.
So it would be kind of your tartar sauce plus
some ketchup.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but regionally, and I guess there were like Shoney's.
Or chili sauce or something like that.
Yes. So Shoney's also had a Big Boy, and Shoney's was like in the...
I remember Shoney's.
Like Utah-ish area, Utah, Colorado, blah, blah, blah area. They also had a Big Boy. I don't know what the sauce was. So I'm doing that research. But
so that is strange.
But it was a regional sauce because... And I've taken a lot of heat.
So this is why you're upset, because you're saying it's not the...
I just was a little disappointed. That's all.
Because you're like, that is not the original
because it's not what I expected to get. When I ordered a Big Boy, because I always order the same thing at Big Boy, at Bob's or whatever. And so I just went, I don't need a menu. I ordered a Big Boy. And
it wasn't the same.
I'm like, why does it have this on this? So anyways... I have had it with tartar sauce, and then every time we go to Frisch's now, I order it without tartar sauce. And I made a video for the internet for my California friends to see that there was tartar sauce instead of ketchup relish. And all the Ohio people went nutty that I need to try it with tartar sauce, even though I said I've already had it with tartar sauce. So then I did a second video of, look, it has tartar sauce on it. I'm eating it. I ate it. I still didn't like it. And then it caused a whole nother scene of, well, you went in not liking it. Of course you're not going to like it. No, I just really didn't like it. It's whatever is the acidic part I don't want on my burger. And And so it throws me off. So my next video will be demonstrating the difference, what it goes into ketchup relish, what goes into tartar sauce, and what goes into Thousand Island dressing, because they are 3 completely different entities.
What if you
brought my own? I thought about it.
Well, no. What if you ordered the tartar on the side and then mixed a little ketchup in it to see if that would get you to the situation?
So video number 2 that I started with the tartar sauce one and couldn't do it. I squeezed ketchup onto it.
Oh, you did?
Yes. But the difference is that tartar sauce uses dill relish and ketchup relish uses sweet relish.
Sweet relish.
So you need kind of that little bit of that sweet to it. I mean, basically it makes Thousand Island dressing.
Yes.
Which is fine. But yes, Frisch's, I mean,
Interesting.
It has a following that I'm not even sure Bob's has in California, and everybody loves Bob's. But Frisch's, I mean, people are like,
they're like,
the best ones for, it's the best burger I ever had. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, if this is the best burger you've ever had, you really need to get off your block. Because you know what? I don't know what to tell you. It's so far from being the best burger you've ever had.
Well, but I think, and things are cultural and like.
It's nostalgia. It's what you ate when you were a kid and you remember it.
See, and that's the nostalgia gets to you, right? Like it's not that I'm not, please, Mika, understand. The bubble and, ski pop and all of that stuff. I mean, there would be people who would be like, what is the big deal about that? Mika, I love you. You know that. But what is the big deal about?
I love them.
Bubbles are. I mean, I grew up eating bubbles. I love bubble. Like if you asked me what my favorite ice cream dessert would be, I would say it's a bubble. But I'm sure that there are people like I don't understand the big deal. But it's a nostalgic. It's us. It's our culture here,
and that's true of everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere around
ski
the world.
pop. I'm sure there are people like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, I have a video of me trying ski for the first time too because that was funny.
But I also don't give you a can of sugar.
I don't drink sugared soda.
Right.
So the first sip I took, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to sleep for a week.
Your feet don't touch the ground for a while.
It was like drinking like pure syrup.
Yeah, it is.
Because I made the mistake of doing regular and not even diet.
Yeah.
But
well, you got to do the regular.
That's what everybody said.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But anywho, so I get where people are like literally like so intense about their local stuff.
Yeah. But I saw Big Boy and thought all Big Boys are the same because when you go to McDonald's in other countries, it's still McDonald's. The fries, the burgers, it's exactly the same as you get here in the States.
Yeah.
With very, very few exceptions. Sometimes there'll be like regional things that get added.
But they have Spam in Hawaii. They have Spam.
They do. They have
like a Spam burger.
Yeah, they do. They have things that they add in. But if you go and order a Big Mac, a Big Mac is a Big Mac is a Big Mac. Fries are fries are fries. So the staples of their menu are the same wherever you go. And that's kind of what I expected. And then I learned that no, Bob's or Big Boy or Frisch's or whatever, it's a very regional delicacy.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
We'll call it a delicacy.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. And so the more you know. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I still go to Frisch's. It's just I order it without tartar sauce.
I get it. Hey,
you do. You know what I also learned through this whole experience? I flip my sandwiches upside down. So if the top is here, when I go to eat it, I go like this. Actually, you can see it in the McMuffin one too. I actually flip. And there were people that called me out on that too. Well, the reason it doesn't taste good is because you eat it upside down.
It's the same stuff.
The things that like made people's head explode. Oh my gosh, I was like, how?
Who knew?
I'm like, oh my God, I do flip it upside down, but why does that even matter? Shouldn't it taste the same from the top and the bottom? But apparently it doesn't. I don't know. But
there
apparently
you go.
I don't pick up things like this. I do it like this and I flip it.
I never thought about that.
I didn't either. And then when I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I do.
There you go.
I had no clue.
Adrian, have you ever had a Big Boy?
I've not had a burger from there, but I've been there and I do like their breakfast.
Their Frisch's breakfast, yeah.
I've never had breakfast. Eric's
do you know our
Eric's
Denny's?
Not a breakfast person, so.
When I went to Capitol, we had a Denny's close by that, you go to Denny's after studying.
Sure.
After studying, you go to Denny's.
Sure.
and they had beer there. Our Denny's had beer.
You know what's weird? When we got here,
Isn't that
and the fact
crazy?
that there aren't Denny's. That there aren't Denny's around here. And in California, Denny's are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if it still exists because, you know, it was a few years ago since I've been in college. But
I don't think they're here in Ohio anymore. But yeah, Denny's is huge in the West. And we got here and there isn't a Denny's, and that kind of threw us off a little bit.
Yeah.
So
I can remember being young, and Dad would always take us to Disney. Like, we went to Disney a lot. And one of the special treats down there was IHOP.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was the Southern thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's IHOPs here.
Yes.
And I was like, chocolate chip pancakes, yes! Oh my God, that was always my thing. Chocolate chip pancakes with no syrup, whipped cream on them.
Okay.
That was my jam.
Okay.
And to this day,
that's what you get excited about?
Jamie's like, are you two? I'm like, I don't care. You just I love it.
I always like the little pancakes, like the little silver dollar pancakes.
Yes,
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, we don't do breakfast a lot because Eric's not a breakfast person.
Yeah.
And
I'm
but
not a huge breakfast person.
It was funny because we went to brunch at the brewery the other day.
Yeah.
And because we will go to brunch because he can get something other than
because it's breakfast lunch.
A breakfast
so
food.
Yeah.
And we got the hot honey chicken and the pancake balls.
Yes.
And he went, he goes, oh my gosh, I really like those. So there you go.
Yeah.
He found something on a brunch menu that he was happy with. So yeah. But no, he doesn't. It's only been in the last maybe 10 years or so that he will eat eggs. Yeah. Pretty much in private.
He's growing up.
In about the last 10 years. And it's like, he's not like signing up to eat it. It's not like me and Adrian were like, oh yeah, we'll have breakfast food any time of the day kind of thing.
Really? So eggs and Jen have a weird relationship. And there's times I eat eggs and they make me deathly sick, and then there's other times where it's okay. So I don't know if I just have a bit of an allergy or what the problem is, but I mean, and I can tell from the first bite whether it's gonna go well or not.
Wow. Eggs are one of my safe food. They have to be fully cooked, but eggs are one of my safe foods.
But I can eat like on a salad, a hard-boiled egg to me is amazing. But it's like when you get into the scrambled eggs or the like fried eggs, things like that, where I don't know what it's going to do to me. I have no idea. Is that weird?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, for me, eggs have to be cooked like all the way through.
Yeah.
And then, then they're a safe food for
me.
Like
typically scrambled eggs will be, cooked. And there's days where I take a bite of scrambled egg. I'm like, oh, and Jamie will just laugh because he knows.
Okay, I have to tell you a funny story. Okay, so my best friend Samara and I, who I'm going to go see next week, so we went to a retreat weekend, and food was included. So we get there, breakfast, lunch, dinners are included, so that you don't have to like leave and go do stuff.
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
And we're sitting there and we're talking, and the lady who's cooking, she comes out and she goes, "I know." We'd smelled smoke, and we're like. And she goes,
should I be concerned?
She goes, everything is okay. She's like, I need to know if everybody's okay with me adding salsa to the eggs because they're a little smoky, meaning that she burnt the eggs. And everybody's like, no, please don't add the salsa into the eggs. And because, if we want salsa, we'll add it in or whatever.
I'll add it myself.
And she goes, well, I don't make eggs the way other people make eggs. I make them a special way. And
is that what we're calling it?
And I'm like looking at Samara, and the food has already not been good on day one because this is day 2. And so we had actually pre-eaten. We went to McDonald's before the breakfast because I'm a pre-eater, and because like Adrian, I'm kind of a picky eater. But so she's telling us about her recipe for how she makes eggs, and she adds cream. I'm like, oh, okay, well, people add cream to scrambled eggs, especially if you're trying to extend it out for a large group. Okay,
exactly.
I get that.
Plus, that's how Waffle House gets their
so you make it creamy.
Their omelets so fluffy.
Yeah, I mean that's a common thing. People add milk or cream into eggs. Okay, I'm good with that. And I'm expecting the next thing to be I add salt or I add seasoning or whatever. She adds cream of chicken soup, like the canned condensed cream of chicken
to eggs
soup. And I look at Samara and I'm like,
I've never heard of that.
I said, so she makes the
So she makes egg soup?
Chickeny. So they're chickeny eggs. That's what I kept calling them, was chickeny eggs. So now we call it chickeny eggs.
Okay, did you taste it?
No, God, no.
Okay.
There's so many things on that I would not eat. Number one, we've added condensed creamy chicken soup to the eggs. No. Number two, she's adding salsa to the eggs. No. And then they are smoky. That's a no too. So no. I did not try it, but it is an ongoing joke for us about chickeny eggs. So whenever I say I'm making eggs, she's like, are you making them chickeny?
Chickeny?
Are they chickeny eggs? Because don't you want your eggs to taste like what they came from? Because do you want your milk to taste beefy?
Oh, gross.
Oh. Seriously, right? I mean, you want your cheese to taste goaty? I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
You don't want it to taste like what it came from. You want eggs to taste like eggs. You don't want them to taste like a chicken butt. They want them to taste like eggs.
How do you know what a chicken butt tastes like?
I don't know what a chicken butt tastes like.
Thank God. I was getting a little concerned.
Ew. I don't even like thinking about the fact that, I mean, at least chickens don't give their lives for the eggs, but I don't like thinking about the unaliving of.
I know. Well, and
animals,
I think that's why I think a lot of vegetarians even will eat eggs because, I mean, it's a product of the live chicken.
Or milk. You know, that it's,
right.
Yeah, you've got some humanitarian or animal rights things going on. But yes, as opposed to like veal or foie gras.
So, okay.
Or as Liv said it, like foie gras. I think it was foie gras that day. Foie gras.
So,
and I couldn't make it come out. I'm like, foie. I know, I can hear it in my foie gras. Like me with gnocchi and gnocchi.
Gnocchi, yeah. Oh, that's on our Valentine's Day menu. Just let you know. Oh, I have it in my car
gnocchi,
too.
And every time I said gnocchi, it made Sean's eye twitch. And then I just kept saying it more and more because it was making his eye twitch. So now I can't say it as gnocchi. I only say it as gnocchi. I love gnocchi.
We're having chicken and gnocchi.
No. It seems to me this is Ohio where things are pronounced completely different than the rest of the world. So instead of it
we
being
make up
gnocchi,
our own words here.
they should be gnocchi.
Yeah. So first night, so we went on a cruise, and the family gathers for dinner, and we sit down at the restaurant, and it's the first night, so you're getting to meet your like waiter and whatever, and they're introducing themselves and feeling you out, like who wants wine, who doesn't, like not out.
Totally different kind of cruise than I've ever been on.
Not up, out.
Okay,
feeling you out.
Just checking. I don't know.
So they get around to, and every night the menu's different. So our server was a very beautiful lady, and she's like, okay, I'm going to go through the menu now. And I looked down, and she said, so my recommendation tonight would be the veal manicotti, and because the whole table knows how I am. And they all went,
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that on a cruise ship, a veal and a veal are two totally different things. Yeah, it's not a Jackson County veal.
No. This is real veal where we hang little baby cows from ropes so that their feet don't touch the ground, and then we murder them so that their meat is super tender. So she said veal, and because anytime I see it, I just lose my crap. Because of how they're treated. They don't even get to live a life. Like they're born and it's a whole thing. That's why they're not called veal calves anymore at the county fair, by the way.
What are they called?
Dairy or market feeders. Beef feeders, I think, or something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I grew up eating veal, so when we got here and veal wasn't veal, that threw me the opposite direction.
Yeah, well, that's a whole other situation.
Yeah, it's a whole other situation.
But yeah, no, it was funny because the family was like, oh, God, please don't. I know that they were like, please don't tell her off. Like, please, for the love of God, just shh. So I didn't say anything. I will not be having the veal, but that's fine. Anywho. All right. So today is Friday, February 6th, and it is National A Few Days.
Yes, it is.
And Liv looked that up for us.
Yes, it is.
So what do you think it is? Like what are there good ones?
We have failed on all four because it's National Bubble Gum Day.
I had some gum coming in.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Always. I have
I
some
do.
gum. I have some gum at my desk.
Yeah.
I have to.
It like gets my jaws moving in the morning.
If I'm going to have gum, I have to keep it here at the office. I can't have it at home. That's part of our marriage contract. We don't have. He doesn't do gum.
Okay.
Yeah, and I bought Sienna gum, and I told her, I said, you can't have this near Papa. And then what she
Does
do?
it
She
drive him crazy?
She walks in the house and she's like,
oh God.
and he just looks at me, and I'm like, traitor. I'm like, this is why you can't have nice things.
Yes.
I said, see, now I can't buy you gum anymore.
Exactly. Spit it out.
Because you broke the rules. I said you cannot go smacking it near him. He's going to know that I bought you gum.
Mm-hmm.
So no gum.
No
Don't
gum.
do gum.
Okay.
And frozen yogurt day. I like frozen
that
yogurt.
one.
So where in town can you get frozen yogurt? Can you get frozen yogurt in
Wits?
town?
Isn't Wits a frozen yogurt place?
No, that's custard.
Oh, frozen custard. I don't know. Where do you get frozen yogurt around
Can you
here?
get frozen yogurt around here?
Hold on, I'll see if I can find somewhere that has it.
Because Dairy Queen isn't frozen yogurt.
Wait, the stuff at Cardo's, is that frozen yogurt or is that ice cream?
That might be. No, it might be. That might be yogurt.
Does Cardo's have is Chillville frozen yogurt?
It might be.
Maybe. Okay. So we can we need to celebrate that.
We failed at Wear Red Day.
Oh God, it's National
No, I'm wearing blue. Oh, I'm wearing red leggings.
Chillville is frozen yogurt.
There you
Oh,
go.
so go to Cardo's, get some Chillville today.
Because
You
it
can
might
celebrate.
be the only place in the 2 counties you
Yeah,
can get
National frozen
I
yogurt.
don't know.
I do not have red. I don't.
So I wear.
There's no. Oh, it's on my watch band.
Eric makes
Does
fun
that
of
count?
me. Yeah, I have a little red on my thing. Eric makes fun of me because of all the layers. Because it takes me like 11 layers
So
to
you
leave
have
the house.
on leggings and then leggings on top of your leggings.
Yes, I have leggings on, and then I have like yoga pants on top of my leggings to keep my legs warm. Because
Well, it is all cold in your office.
it
though.
gets very cold in my office. It was 55 degrees
Okay,
in my
I get
inside
that.
my office here in the building. At home, it was 34 degrees in my office.
Oh, honey, no, that's not okay.
And then I couldn't figure out why it wasn't getting warmer. I turned the heater on, it wasn't getting warmer, and then I realized I pushed the wrong button. It was just the fan. It was blowing in the cold air from outside. That's why it wasn't getting warmer. But yes, it was 34 degrees in my office upstairs. Here
Okay.
it was 55.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. So yes, I wear leggings, and then I either wear my jeans or my yoga pants on top of my leggings because it's all about the layers. It's like I wear a shirt, and then I wear a shirt on top of my shirt, and then I wear a jacket. 11 layers to get out of the house, including my boots, my gloves, and my beanie, which I call a beanie, not a toboggan. A toboggan is a sled.
Okay. Yeah, we've discussed that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, toboggan's a sled.
Adrienne and I agree on the toboggan thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
toboggan's a sled.
Well, I do think of a toboggan has a little ball on the top of it. I don't know. Just what I always thought. Yeah. Yeah, he says so
Yeah.
too. And then National Chopstick Day. You know what
Is
you
it
could do?
chopstick or chapstick? Oh, it does say chopstick.
Chopstick.
I was
You
thinking it was
can.
chapstick.
Oh, well, every day's chopstick day for me.
It's Ohio.
But,
if you're not
yeah,
using
if
chapstick,
you're not-
I don't even know what you're doing.
If you don't have like the purse chapstick, the car chapstick, the pocket chapstick, the coat chapstick.
and then one of them disappears, and then so then the coat chapstick
Yes.
disappears, and then
Then
the
it
car
becomes your car
chapstick becomes that
yeah,
one, and then now there isn't one inside the house. It becomes like a
it's
whole
a
thing.
whole thing.
Whole thing.
It's awful.
and then they go through the wash. It's
Yeah.
just bad.
Yeah,
It's
it
bad.
is. It is.
But chopstick, that's better.
Yeah. We had chopsticks for my dumplings at
Oh, okay.
at 6 cents. So you could come in, eat Mama Jen's dumplings, and eat them with chopsticks. Or just eat your fries with chopsticks. Ask me for chopsticks today. I'll get you some.
I did not know you had chopsticks.
We
so
do.
there you go.
Yep.
I can eat with chopsticks.
Yep. I cannot. I have tried
I eat
and tried and tried.
This was another thing that broke the internet because I went to a Korean restaurant. Love Korean food, and so I went to a Korean restaurant, not here in Ohio. It was in LA, and because I've yet to find actually Asian food here in Ohio, but so I had my chopsticks, and I'm trying like different types of the pickled things because Korean pickles.
Yeah.
There's like kimchi and all sorts
Yeah,
of
yeah,
things.
yeah.
And so I'm using my chopsticks. And somebody actually, there were several people that critiqued my use of chopsticks as well. You just never know what you're going to be the butt of when you stick it on the
Wow.
TikTok. So
Okay. It just seems like they need to get a life.
yeah,
Hey,
like,
I
like
mean,
the food gets from the plate to my mouth. I'm thinking that's a
I
success.
consider that a success.
and I
for
wasn't like
sure.
stabbing stuff with it and then eating it like a skewer. So
Yeah.
So I don't. I
get
I
it.
don't know. Yeah.
All right.
So
Well, very good. Well, Cheryl,
Cool.
thank you for stopping by today.
of course
We will celebrate Pickle Week next week,
Sweet.
and we
Sweet.
will
Sweet pickles.
or dill, and
It'll be
we
a big
will.
deal. It'll be a big deal.
It will be a big deal. Dill. And we also will try to get our caviar ordered.
Yes,
our McNugget caviar.
Tuesday I will try to order
Okay.
McNugget caviar.
So stay tuned. We're going to work on this for you guys.
Yes, and I'll bring in our Pringles next week too. Yes. We can try mystery Pringles.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Pete Wilson is here in the house. I know it's cold because he has his flannel shirt on.
One layer.
One layer.
Not 14.
Yeah,
just one layer.
California girl, 11 layers. I see these people out there wearing like t-shirts. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do it.
One of my brewers wears a tank top and shorts every day of his life. I'm like, you've lost your ever-loving mind.
I can't. I just can't. It's so cold that I don't need to put my soda in the refrigerator here at the office. It just stays in my office. But Eric told me I had to get all the sodas out of my car because he didn't want them to explode.
Yeah, they might explode.
So all my sodas are in the house now, or in the office now. Eric, you don't need to worry about it being a problem in the car.
No worries.
Because I kept forgetting to bring them into the office. Shocker.
I get it.
Shocker.
All right. Well, let's play a couple messages. Have a great weekend.
You as well. Happy Super Bowl Sunday.
Happy Super Bowl Sunday. And we'll be back with Pete Wilson in just a moment.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, who communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
From breaking news to heartwarming stories, the Telegram is your ticket to the latest buzz in town.
Read your daily dose of local headlines, sports, and entertainment and more, in hand and on paper.
Get a print and digital subscription for only $7.95 per month. Delivered fresh every Wednesday and Saturday.
Visit thetelegramnews.com or call 740-286-3023 today.
Don't just read the news, be a part of it.
All right, and it is Friday. Our good friend Pete Wilson is here to do the news. Welcome back.
Yes, and welcome back to you too. I know you were back earlier in the week, but yeah, you tan, I don't tan, but that's okay.
Oh, not really. I just kind of turned red, but that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So did you have a fun trip?
It was a very good trip. We went on a bus trip where Florida was featured, had several stops there.
Sure.
In the Sunshine State, although there wasn't a lot of sunshine
it was
all the time, but warmer there than here. But they were dealing with temperatures that they're not used to. A couple of freeze warnings along the way there. They freak out on those.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, still a very nice trip. Amelia Island, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers, Orlando, and points in between.
Cool.
So very nice.
Sounds like a good time.
Yes, it was.
All right. Well, let's talk about the news. What's going on?
All right. Well, unfortunately, we have to start with the weather. I have not looked out the window, but I understand it may be snowing a little bit in certain places here in our local area.
Can't wait.
Some accumulation is expected, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches. It depends on where you go and what the meteorologists are expecting or whatever. But those local school districts have already responded almost in advance. Of course, the roads, because we haven't had any falling temperatures, are still bad. The side roads and like that, they truly are. Yeah, if you're in town or you travel the main highways, you have to understand that. But all the local schools now have closed. We had started out with some delays, but they all closed, and I think it's mainly in anticipation of snow occurring during the day before the buses would get out this afternoon, to those harder to reach places and where snow accumulation and snow on the roads is more of an issue. But all the local schools are closed, including the Buckeye Hills Career Center.
Okay.
And we will have a story. Jennifer Jeremiah Shaver did a good job compiling this. People asking about makeup days.
Yes.
Because the state of Ohio gives you, I don't know whether they still call it that, but they're called calamity days. They used to be called calamity days.
Yep.
And it's changed over the years, but you're allotted 5 of them for whatever reason, but it usually comes down to weather. And
which
snow
isn't a lot when you have weather like what we've had.
And there's been different number of days that the district service, they're not all uniform, but Vinton County, for instance, has had 11 missed days already.
Oh, my.
Which means there's 6 makeup days. So there's already been some announcements about makeup days where, the district was supposed to be closed for a holiday or a spring vacation, or it may affect even the length of the school year.
Sure.
Get some days tacked on them. They hate to do that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's a last resort. But some of the information that's already been put out, we do have together in a handy dandy story. So you can look for that. We'll have that on the radio as well. Wednesday, 4 p.m. was the deadline for candidates to file for partisan positions in county government all throughout the state of Ohio.
Okay.
So this is for the primary election.
Gotcha.
This election is an even year election, but is not a presidential year. But it is a year where you do have some federal legislators, state legislators, statewide offices on the ballot, and locally in both Jackson and Benton counties. I think this is fairly uniform across Ohio. The county auditor runs in this year, which is not a presidential year, and one of the 3 commissioner slots runs in this year. And judicial terms are usually 6 years, and they're staggered, and there could be, a judicial election involved. Locally, we do have one involved, and I'll get to all that right now. The filing deadline, as I said, was 4 p.m. on Wednesday. These candidacies, these names are not official till they are certified by the Board of Elections. There's a waiting period.
Which we've seen happen where...
Yes, there's a waiting period after the petitions are filed. The board meets within the next 2 weeks after those filings. It's actually a little sooner than that, but it won't be this week. But they will meet next week or the week after. I think it can be no later than February 17th, and they will certify petitions. In Jackson County, not a lot of drama. The 2 Republican incumbents are running for re-election, and there are absolutely no challengers right now.
Okay.
We're speaking of for the January 1st county commissioner's term. John Hensler is running for another 4-year term. No Republican candidates, no Democratic candidates in the primary. For county auditor, Tiffany Ridgway is running for re-election. She is a Republican. Once again, no Democratic candidate, no other Republican candidates. Now, the door is not closed on either of them having opposition. Obviously, John Hensler and Tiffany Ridgway will be elected in the primary, or nominated in the primary is the word you use.
As long
and
as
they will advance to the general election. However, write-in candidates, I'm not sure why you would do this, write-in candidates can even file for the primary up until, let me see what the date.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Well, it's in the law that you can do it. I'm not sure I've ever seen that, but they have until February 23rd to file as a write-in candidate. And independent candidates, that's where you more likely get candidates. They have until May 4th to file. That is 1 day before the primary election.
Gotcha.
That, the advantage of that is if you don't think it's important to have a party label, you skip the primary, and you don't have to worry about losing in the primary because you're contested. So we'll see what happens there. We'll have to wait to see if there's there. Then there is another deadline that's farther back in the year where write-in candidates can file before the general election. And remember, last year in our odd-numbered year election where we had local candidates, school board, township trustee, city and village government council positions, we had a lot of write-in candidates, more than we've ever had before, usually because people did not file at the normal times, and people realized, oh my, I could get that seat now if I run as a write-in candidate. So, that is always a possibility too. In Benton County, we do have some competition. Tim Eberts has been a Republican commissioner for some years. He is not running for re-election.
Oh, my.
And they are lining up for that spot. 5 candidates have filed in the primary, 4 Republicans and 1 Democrat. And once again, they are subject to be certified too when Benton County Board of Elections meets to certify petitions. But those candidates on the Republican side are C. Scott Ward, Jeremiah Jones, Phyllis Hollingshead Henry, and Danny Wiseman. There is 1 Democratic candidate who is obviously going to be nominated because he's the only one, and that is Steve Hammond. If that name's familiar, he is currently the mayor of MacArthur.
Okay.
So you have 5 candidates so far. Same deadlines for other possible filings for write-in candidates and independent candidates apply in Benton County as well. Okay, as far as tax issues, in Jackson County, there are only two. The Jackson City School District did indeed file for an earned income tax. That would be 1.25% if it would be passed, and that would be for people who are working. Basically, it's a simple way to say that would not affect, retirement income like Social Security or investment income. But if you're working and you're getting a paycheck for it, you would pay for that. If you live anywhere in the Jackson City School District.
If you live, and not if you work in the Jackson School District, if you live in the Jackson City School
that is a very important distinction.
Yep.
All right, because it doesn't work that way for the municipal income taxes, because you can catch it either way if you work there or if you live there.
Yeah.
All right, so that is on the ballot. The Madison Jefferson Fire District, that of course involves the Madison Township, Jefferson Township, but also the village of Oak Hill, which is actually Oak Hill is split down the middle between those two townships. The fire district is seeking passage of a 1 mil renewal levy that would run for 5 years. So that is on the ballot. In Vinton County, there's 3 countywide levies and 1 township levy. The countywide levies are all renewal levies, which means that they are just seeking the same millage, which was at the same tax rate as it was when it was first passed. That's very important. If it's a replacement levy, your tax values get updated. And as we know, property taxes have gone up, so that is a big difference.
Yes.
So renewal levy means that if it's passed, you will not pay more tax dollars, even though property values went up, because the millage...
Those are a little bit easier to get passed.
The millage actually gets devalued because it comes down to what the revenue actually is. But anyway, the renewal levies that are being sought in the primary election in Vinton County, the OSU Vinton County Extension Program is seeking passage of a 3/4 mil 5-year renewal levy for the 4-H program. Vinton County Board of Developmental Disabilities is seeking passage of a 3-year, 5-year renewal levy for its programs and operations. And the Vinton County Senior Citizens Program is seeking a renewal levy of just a $0.5 million, which would also run for 5 years, and it would support its operations and programs. The only township levy on the ballot is in Eagle Township. They are seeking passage of a $2 million, 5-year fire protection levy, and it is considered an additional levy. And put an asterisk by that. It is technically an additional levy because the old levy that they had before, the same levy, same millage, failed in the last election, and it's expired. So when you go seek to pass that levy again, it becomes a new or additional levy.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a little misleading, but
that is.
But because the taxes went off, it's new now.
Okay.
So, but it is the same millage for the same term that got beat in the last election. And usually, fire protection levies don't get beat around here. But that one did for whatever reason.
Interesting.
Okay, so what else do we have to report? Earlier this week, we officially got a new prosecutor appointed by the Republican Party. Trent Douthit had already been the acting prosecutor. There is Trent on the left, and he is being sworn in to office. This happened last Tuesday by Republican Committee Chair Donnie Willis, who is also a Jackson County Commissioner.
Yep.
But Trent was first appointed as an acting prosecutor to replace Randy Dupree, who was elected as municipal court judge. That happened to come in the middle of his term as prosecutor because he had been elected prosecutor. Trent Douthit was the only person to seek the appointment. First, he had to be appointed by the commissioners to serve on an interim basis until the Republican Party had a legally required waiting period to have their meeting, and then they appointed him. But no drama there. He was the only one seeking the position. He is a United States Navy Naval Academy graduate. He has extensive experience as an attorney, much of it with the United States State Department abroad. He and his family moved back to Jackson just about a year ago, I think. He actually worked in our building as the president of A.J. Stockmeister Incorporated before he had the chance to get back into legal work, and very different legal work than what he had had before. I do want to say this. I think I've said this before here on Main Street TV. It's in our news stories as well. If that name is familiar, his father, the late Marshall Douthit, was a judge in Jackson County and a lawyer for many years before his death. So Trent is his youngest child. Him and his mother, the late Betty Douthit, also well known in Jackson County and in Jackson. She was on the school board for some years there before she left town, and was the school board president. So he and his family are very well thought of. And we want to say this: Roy Arthur would come back from his grave to get me if I didn't say this. Monday, February 1st was officially Ohio Township Day. And of course, that fell on a Sunday. So when the commissioners met on Wednesday, they celebrated. Look at all these people who came out.
Cool.
Those are local government officials. The county commissioners are in front. But other county officials and also township trustees and fiscal officers all came out, and others, interested parties, came out to show their support for townships.
Love that.
And there's 12 townships in Jackson County. There also happens to be 12 townships in Vinton County too. And if you live in those townships, those are very important people.
Yes, they are.
They keep the roads cleared. They try to keep the roads upkeep. They're also responsible for maintaining cemeteries in most cases, I do believe. So very important duties there. So hail to the townships.
That's right. I happen to live in one of those.
Remember the phrase that Roy Arthur, the late Roy Arthur, who was president of the Township Association, said for many years, working together where it counts. They still repeat that phrase every time they get together.
That makes sense. Yep. All right. Well, Pete, thank you so much. We talked about this off the air, but not sure about basketball games in our local area tonight.
We'll have to see. There may be some decisions made. They always, I think, like to make them by noon or early afternoon because of when buses need to be on the road. So my guess would be it would have to do with if they see snow coming down on the road, and they may also go with the weather forecast. We are expecting snow, maybe not a lot, but we are definitely expecting some snow. Could be snowing out there right now.
Yep.
They didn't give us a window, so we can't tell you right now.
Listen, stay tuned though. Check on the Total Media sites, and we'll let you know as soon as we know.
Right, and we do try to keep up. If you're listening here on Main Street TV and haven't always checked, our website or Facebook, the Telegram and Total Media tries to keep up very timely manner about the school closures and delays and so forth, because we know it's important to lots of folks.
Right on.
All right.
All right. Well, everyone, have a wonderful weekend. Be careful. Slow down a little bit if there is some snow out there, and be safe. And we will see you right back here on Monday to begin Pickle Week.
Okay.
Yeah. You can participate in that too.
Sure. Fry them up. I'll eat them.
All right. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.